my girl, talking about my girl.
Live, local, late breaking.
The Eastern Conference Finals start today, but I want to tackle what happened over the weekend. The Oklahoma City Thunder season came to an end on Saturday. And I'm actually really impressed by this OKC Thunder team. I thought they were going to rebuild it forever. I'm really impressed with what Sam Presti did with this team, because you moved on from the Russell Westbrook era, which I do believe that's the best era in Oklahoma City Thunder basketball, and you flipped that and you turned it into the SGA era. And I got to tell you this, the Oklahoma City Thunder will be back next year, maybe as a top 3 seed again, or maybe as the number 1 seed. I really do not know, because I think the league is going to make the schedule a whole lot tougher for the Thunder coming next year. But hey, they took 2 games against the more experienced Dallas Mavericks team. And the thing that they're lacking now, OKC, was experience. And now that they have experience, they can advance even further next year if everything pans out. The future is bright. The future is really bright for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I'm going to tell you why. The Thunder have future all-stars. They have an MVP candidate player. They have a bunch of draft picks for the next few years. And they have some fan favorites. And you're playing in a really big city like Oklahoma, Tornado Alley. So if everything pans out in the draft, if everything pans out health-wise, then this Thunder team will be a problem against teams like Golden State or the LA Lakers, Memphis, Minnesota, Denver, Dallas next year, Sacramento. The list goes on and on. But I do really feel sad for Chet Holmgren and them boys of how their season ended, ironically by free throws, because the season ended by free throws. And that is the funniest thing I've ever seen, is your season begins with free throws, I could imagine, and your season ends with a foul call. Let me know if that's a foul call or not. Adam Silver, Joe Dumars, Mark Tatum, you better listen up. You better listen to me really good, motherfucker. You better put the Oklahoma City Thunder and the rest of these young teams on Christmas Day next year, because these young teams played so amazing this year. They brought in viewership, right? And they never get to play on the biggest stage like the Phoenix Suns did back in 2021. I'll be shamed if this team does not play on Christmas Day next year. I'm thinking of a Memphis Grizzlies, Oklahoma City Thunder matchup. You know what I'm saying? Those 2 teams with bright futures. With really bright futures. Especially the Memphis Grizzlies paving the way for these young teams, because Memphis did it first. Then it was Oklahoma City, and then so on and so forth. Like I said, if they could be on the biggest stage in the playoffs, then they could be on the biggest stage of all days. December 25th, 2024, I better see this team match up with somebody on Christmas Day. And it's either on the road or it could be at home. You pick one. But pair this team on Christmas Day. Oh, dear Jesus. Now, many people are still thinking about this incident with Josh Giddey, or as I like to call him, the Pete Giddler. Josh Giddey's incident, I do believe, with that little girl, I think that distracted them from majority of the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Because I did think about this when the playoffs began, that this was going to affect them in the long run if they lose either in the second round or in the conference finals, or even in the NBA finals. But they didn't even make it to the finals or the conference finals. They got eliminated in the second round. And Josh Giddey lost his confidence because of that girl. And some questions come to mind. Why was this little girl wandering around in clubs with a fake ID? And why was she hanging out with Josh to begin with? Like, all this could have been avoidable. You know what I'm saying? Because this girl faked her age just to like a basketball player, a 5-day contract player. at best. Not even all-star material. If it was an all-star, I understand that. But either way, this incident alone might be the last you might hear from Josh Giddey, because I don't think the Thunder are going to extend Josh's contract. He might be joining Drake in the OVO land. That's what I'm going to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to all the Drake stands out there. Just had to get out. But anyways, the Thunder season was spectacular. It had its highs and lows like this, but I do believe like this incident was in the minds of many Thunder players heading into the playoffs and against a more experienced team like the Dallas Mavericks. So, but like I said, Josh Giddey might not be in the league for long. He might be joining Aubrey Graham's mansion in Toronto with Millie Bobby Brown and them. I don't know. But anywho, the Eastern Conference Finals begins tonight. Give me your prediction down below. Who do you have in the NBA Finals? And I will see you guys in the next episode. And also, we got 10 more days left until June begins. And I'm really, really excited for that. And we're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have loads of fun. Loads and loads of fun. Let me get out of here. But anywho, what a season for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I expect them to keep this same pace next year. Because if they don't, I'll be very, very disappointed in that their number one seed was pretty much a scam, a fraud. A big, big fraud if you don't keep up with this, because you're wasting your picks in the draft if you can't keep the same pace next year. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens in the offseason, and I'll be here to cover it. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. Thank you for all support on the last 40 plus episodes, and cheers to possibly 40 more, because me, Rex, and Austin, we're not going anywhere. We're going to continue to piss off fan bases, by the way. We got a lot of stuff coming in June and July.